Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on life through music. Welcome and thank you for stopping by. It is wonderful that you are here. Well, I trust you enjoyed my last video on soul pop sensation Bruno Mars. And through his song in particular, Uptown Funk, which everybody knows, and it's a song that kind of captured the world's attention a bit. We were encouraged to take life by the scruff of the neck and give it a bit of a shake and go for it. And interestingly, the video before that on Bruce Springsteen and Born to Run, similar deal. Let's take life by the scruff of the neck and go for it. And interestingly, the Sky today provides us also with another opportunity. It's funny how these things happen sometimes. For those who are astute amongst you, you'd realise I'm basically just doing my artists in alphabetical order, and so there's no like picking stuff out. I just go with the next person. We also have the opportunity today to look again at this concept of going for it through a couple of these songs. The guy we're talking about today was born in 1959 in Ontario, Canada. He's a singer-songwriter, producer, award-winning photographer, and a great humanitarian. I suppose when you have got the worldwide voice that this guy has, you can put that voice to good use, and he certainly has done that. It's estimated he sold between 75 million and 100 million albums, making him pretty successful in the scheme of the music industry. Now, this guy has won many awards for his music. Let's just start off with that. American Music Awards, Grammy Awards, Ivor Novello Awards for composing, many Juno Canadian Awards, MTV Music Awards. In fact, he's been nominated 94 times for various things and won 23 times. So that's Bryan's music achievements, but as I said, there's more to Bryan Adams than just music, and there have been other awards bestowed upon him. In 1990, the Order of British Columbia. In 1990, the Order of Canada. In 2010, the Governor General Performing Arts Award. In 2010, the Alan Waters Humanitarian Award. He's received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He has composed for movies, this guy. Canadian Walk of Fame, Canadian Broadcast Hall of Fame, Canadian Music Hall of Fame, and he's even been acknowledged by the Queen on a couple of occasions, and a medal in her Golden Jubilee year and one in her Diamond Jubilee year. So this guy is well loved around the world and quite deserving of the awards and accolades he has received. Now, in order to talk about Bryan Adams, there is an album and a song in particular that we have to talk about. And this song came off his fourth album, Reckless, which was released in 1984. And because of the incredible songwriting on that album and the many singles released, it sold 12 million copies. And of course, on that album, there is a song in which, in a sense, the world met Bryan Adams. And the minute you hear the guitar start, you know exactly where this song is going. It is one of the most recognizable guitar riffs in the world of music. And of course, we're talking about the song Summer of '69. Well, of course, you'd think it would be about Bryan's teenage years. Well, born in 1959, Bryan would have been 10 in 1969. So what I'm thinking is, because this song was released in 1984, there is certainly some time had gone by for him to resonate and to write about his teenage years. I mean, we all know the lyrics. I bought a brand new six string, bought it at the 5 of 9, played it till my fingers bled. It was the summer of '69. So, he might have had a guitar in his hand at the age of 10. And we talk about the band and Jimmy quitting and Jody getting married, and it goes on and holding at my hand, and it's now or never. We all know the lyrics of this song really, really well. And I think what this song certainly is encouraging us to do, particularly if we're younger, it is to take life by the scruff of the neck and to give it a shake. When we are younger, we have the energy, we have the health, we have the vigor, we have the let's go get it attitude. And it says when what Bryan was saying through this song was, look, guys, we did the best that we could because when we were young, we had a dream, we wanted to pursue music, and we wanted to do it really, really well. This is what this song, Summer of '69, is encouraging us all to do. There is good times there as well. There is love in there. There is working out what life is all about, being young and reckless and needing to unwind, as the bridge goes in this song. It's very much reflecting on the fact that, gee, it is crazy when you're young. It's crazy because you just want to do all this stuff, get really, really excited and go for it. Well, guys, this is the time for you to do that. Don't think too much. Don't contemplate too much. Just do the stuff that's on your heart. Because as life starts to take over, that vigor and that enthusiasm gets replaced a little bit with responsibilities. And so certainly take life by the scruff of the neck while you can. Trust me, from someone who's 55 years old, I can look back and see that for myself. And then obviously I've said that Bryan Adams has been around for a while, and in 2015 he released another album, Get Up. Now, this album was produced by ELO genius Jeff Lynne, so I suppose when I saw that as well, I was intrigued. And when I heard the song Brand New Day, I went, oh my goodness, this song is exceptional. In fact, I almost went on to say this is probably one of Bryan Adams' best songs. Now, obviously, you know, when you look at the clip a little bit later, you can judge that for yourself, but the lyrics, the music, the way the guitar is in this one, Bryan is still rocking out here big time because he is a rocker, as we know. This song, for someone a bit older, challenging us, is almost shaking a guy and saying, look, get up, mate, get up, come on, let's go, let's get life. You're asleep, let's get up and do something. This is what this song very much is saying today, carrying on the theme of Summer of '69. It feels, you know, sometimes we need to hear the words get up. We need to hear them sometimes. Not all the time. I mean, you wouldn't say get up to someone who's just recently started grieving over a loved one. That's the last thing they want to hear. They want to be given the space to be able to reflect on the life that was. But every now and then, sometimes we need, for people that we know who are in a bit of a daze and a bit of numbness, we almost need to give them a bit of a shake. Obviously a gentle shake. Get up, come on, let's go for it. What are we going to do today even? What are we going to do to get you out of this rut that you are in? It's time to move. It's time to take life on again. You know, life sometimes overwhelms us and we go into places which are just a bit harder. We think, oh my goodness, I'm never going to get out of this thing. This is just too difficult. But sometimes we can get comfortable in that thought and that feeling. And sometimes we need a friend to come along to us and say, hey, look, get up, let's go, let's do something. And you know, it's really hard for a friend who's watching a friend go through stuff to be able to say that. But sometimes the words get up is just what is needed. And by doing, we can sometimes move past the tragedies of our lives into something new. Because often when we go through tragedies, we are forced to reevaluate life a little bit. And we think, well, if what I've been doing, was that really worth anything at all? And then if we decide, well, maybe not, well, maybe we need someone to get up and say, let's get into the new adventure that you're wanting to do. So certainly both Summer of '69 and Brand New Day are both encouraging us to look at this today. And Bryan Adams certainly when he was 21 took the world by the scruff of the neck and said, "Hey guys, I'm Bryan Adams. I can write songs. I have a pretty good voice and my guitar playing's pretty good as well. I'm going to get you to stand up and take notice." And certainly the song Summer of '69 was a song that did hit that for him. And Summer of '69, I'm thinking, is one of these timeless songs that will always be with us. So good on you for Bryan for writing such an incredible song. So good on you, Bryan, for writing such a great song and following it up with Brand New Day back in 2015. Well, I trust that will all be an encouragement for you today. If you are finding yourself just like sitting a bit and just watching a bit and waiting a bit, maybe the words "get up" and the feelings of Summer of '69 is what you need to hear today. So I'll leave that one with you. If it is you that needs to get up, well, get up. Well, on to the clips. Now, of course, we have to have Summer of '69. And, because it is one of these songs, pretty well of all time almost, in lots of ways, we have to have the official clip. And you might, if you're around in 1984, you might actually remember this particular clip. It tells the story of the song so well. And because you won't go to a Bryan Adams concert and not hear Summer of '69, we've got a live version, and you'll see just by the amount of people that are there just how this song resonates with them. And I did mention the song Brand New Day from the album 2015 Get Up. This is a live version of this particular song. I like this particular video as well because you see elements of the official clip on the backdrop behind him. So it kind of kills two birds with one stone, the live and the official together. And you'll just get to see just how compelling this song is. And for someone who's been doing this for so long, he's still got his distinctive voice, and he can still rock and he can still play the guitar. Often the riffs in the songs that we hear, Bryan Adams is playing those riffs. And I always thought, also because alongside Bryan Adams' rocky stuff, he also has written some incredible ballads as well. And we do need to talk about the song Everything I Do, I'll Do It For You. This was a Grammy Award winning song, and this came off the 1991 movie Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. This has been hailed as one of the best movie love songs of all time. Who would have thought Bryan Adams as a rocker could write such a beautiful song? Well, this is the beautiful thing about Bryan Adams. He can do that really, really well. Now, 15 million copies sold, so this is a significantly popular and successful album. And when you look at YouTube, any of the versions of this song, you see that there's 80 million, 100 million views on this song. It is a well-loved song. Now, so I had to include that one as well because it is such an iconic song. And that is a live version, live/official clip of that particular song. And you just get to see how the audience comes as one when they hear this song. So the links to all those songs are in the description below. I will never embed the videos in my videos. I will always put the links below. And so you feel free to look at all of those or some of those. Have a look at Summer of '69 and Brand New Day. In fact, have a look at all of them because they are all really, really good clips. I try to pick clips that are going to be engaging and really show off the artist the best of what they can do. So have a look at all of those. And I've also included my video from last time on Bruno Mars. So feel free to look at that one as well. Well, if you've come back for another video or if you're here for the first time, fantastic that you have joined me today. If you've hung around to the end, awesome. We love that kind of engagement, so thank you very, very much. By the way, also note the invitation below that if you want for me to look at a song, feel free to put it in the comments and I will certainly have a look at it. I do love doing requests. I did one a little while back and found it quite good to do. So challenge me in that area and get me to look at a song. The invitation is there. Well, that's it for today. Next time, we're going to go on to Christian contemporary, well, one of the legends of that industry, in fact, music, and that is Bryan Duncan. So until then, I'll catch you around.